Rob Dillingham here, 8th pick for the Wolves this year. We're going to the Twins game. Follow me to the game and tour the facility.
A young NBA prospect just starting his journey, yet already stacking up a fortune. And trust us, his skills on the court are something else. We're talking insane deals, off-the-court moves that'll make your jaw drop, and oh, yeah, did we mention that he's just a college kid? First, let's talk about who Rob Dillingham is. Rob Dillingham was born and raised in the heart of Hickory, North Carolina. From the get-go, this guy had hoops in his DNA. Sure, he tried his hand at other sports, but basketball was his true love. Growing up with his two brothers, Pi and Denzel, was like living in a constant basketball boot camp. They were constantly pushing him to be better and to aim higher. When it comes to Rob's relentless work ethic and determination, his mom, Valuelia, stands out as the biggest influence. He practically owes it all to her. Rob's not just in it for himself, he's on a mission to change lives, starting with his own, making his mama proud. Yeah, that was just the tip of the iceberg. Rob's got his sights set on something bigger, something grander. He's out here to prove a point, to show all of those kids from small towns and places that dreams aren't just for the lucky few. They're for anyone willing to put in the work. And hard work was something he never lacked. Rob's basketball obsession ran deep, fueled by a specific kind of fear that kept him laser-focused. You see, when he was younger, his dad took him to the court and threw him in the deep end, getting him on a team with some seriously talented players. It was sink or swim time, but Rob had a secret weapon, his brother Denzel. From day one, Denzel drilled into him that if he wanted to be the best, he had to put in the work. So they hit the gym together, day in and day out, with Denzel pushing Rob to his limits. And you know what? It paid off big time. Pretty soon, Rob was leaving other kids his age in the dust. As Rob played in the local leagues back in Hickory, he began to realize he was among the top players, making his mark on the court. But amidst all the success, there was one fear that never left his mind. He couldn't shake the stories he'd heard about older players, guys who were crazy talented but somehow lost their way, veering off track from their ultimate goals. It was a scary thought, one that stuck with him. The fear of failure, yeah, it's there, but Rob doesn't let it consume him. You know why? Because he's got an incredible support system backing him up. They believe in him like nobody else, and that belief, it helps keep him grounded, you know? Can't lose sight of where he came from. Rob never wanted to be plagued by what-ifs. What if he worked harder? What if he studied more? What if he practiced more? Instead of dwelling on these uncertainties, he carved out his own path, crafting a unique playing style he dubbed the third shift. According to Rob, the third shift holds multiple meanings. It's those hours in the gym that he truly loves. Rob believes his game has different shifts to it, each one requiring a different focus and energy. And during the third shift, that's when he can finally kick back and relax, free from any distractions. During the first and second shifts, he's juggling gym sessions, lunch breaks, and schoolwork, all in a bid to finish the year strong academically. It's a balancing act, making sure he's firing on all cylinders, both on and off the court. Rob's always been an out-of-the-box thinker, which is why he took a completely different route than any other basketball player. Rob's basketball journey took a turn that sparked plenty of controversy down the line. Initially, he played school ball in Lincoln, North Carolina, but in his junior year, he made a bold decision to transfer to Donda Academy, a Christian private school founded by none other than Kanye West. Now, Donda's setup was a game-changer for Rob. With a schedule designed to accommodate both his athletic and academic pursuits, he found it easier to strike a balance. He could take classes year-round, meaning during basketball season, his course load was relatively lighter. It was a move that raised eyebrows, but for Rob, it was all about staying true to himself and his goals. Perhaps most importantly, Rob emphasized that attending Donda Academy provided him with invaluable insights into the business world, thanks to none other than Kanye himself. Being under the guidance of one of the biggest innovators across multiple industries was a game changer. That's part of why he chose to go there. It's a melting pot of everything where you not only hone your basketball skills but also learn the ropes of becoming a businessman. However, Rob never lost sight of his primary goal: to excel in basketball. That's why his daily routine revolved around the sport. During this period, Rob showcased his talent on an international stage, leading the United States to a gold medal at the 2021 FIBA Under-16 Americas Championship in Mexico. His performance earned him the title of Most Valuable Player, with impressive stats of 15.7 points, 6.2 assists, and 3.2 steals per game. However, following Kanye's controversial remarks, Rob made the tough decision to leave Donda Academy and join the Overtime Elite, becoming part of the Cold Hearts team in the professional league. But the transition didn't end there. In college, he knew he'd have to embrace a completely different role, setting the stage for a whole new chapter in his basketball journey. In college, Rob's talent continued to shine, but it was his mom who urged him to take the tougher path. Despite his ability to score points effortlessly, coming out of the Overtime Elite program, numerous college programs were vying for his services. However, the spot he ultimately chose meant embracing a completely different role. Kentucky seemed like the perfect fit for Rob after meeting with Coach Calipari, considering it's one of the top college programs in history. After meeting with Coach Calipari, his mom was keen on Rob going to Kentucky right away. However, Coach Calipari made it clear that his college journey wouldn't be a walk in the park. Rob remembers his coach telling his mom that if he went there, it wouldn't be easy. He'd have a chance to start, but he'd have to earn it. While other schools promised him the world, his mom appreciated his honesty. It's a tough adjustment for players like Rob, who are used to starting every game and rarely sitting out, but now he faces the challenge of coming off the bench in college. However, Rob fully embraced his role as the sixth man, excelling in it. He found joy in seeing his teammates thrive in the starting positions and understood that when his time came, he could make the most of his minutes on the court. By the end of his first season, he was averaging 15 points, providing Kentucky with a much-needed boost off the bench. However, it wasn't just on the court that he found success. Rob also thrived in the business sector. Rob is known for striking some of the smartest NIL deals out there. As one of the most popular college players with a massive Instagram following, topping 700,000, he recently inked a deal with Clutch Sports Management. Some of his notable NIL deals include sponsorships with Skims and Pair of Thieves. Rob's passion for fashion shines through, as he's adamant about developing his own style and personal brand once he hits the NBA, skipping the idea of a hairstylist. One of his most brilliant deals is with NerdWallet, which is hailed as the smartest NIL deal ever. Here, he's committed to making wise financial decisions and consulting with a certified financial planner. This business savvy isn't surprising for Rob's fans. He's always had an eye for business. His goal is to grow his brand authentically, leveraging basketball for education and generational wealth, and he's already making strides both on and off the court. Off the court, Rob's impact extends beyond basketball. As one of the nation's top-rated players, he's already giving back to the next generation in Hickory. Recently, he hosted a free basketball camp for 120 local boys and girls, spreading his love for the game at the same gym where he first started. Rob himself led the dribbling exercises alongside fellow recruit Aiden Holloway, an Auburn University commit. It's no surprise that Rob is so cherished in his community. Meanwhile, his earnings have soared in recent years. Despite not yet being in the NBA, Rob has amassed significant wealth through his basketball skills, endorsements, and business ventures. With several lucrative deals already under his belt, this is just the beginning as he gears up for the leap to the NBA. Currently, his net worth likely sits around the $1 million mark. And that wraps it up. Now, what do you think? Do drop your thoughts in the comment section below. If you liked this video, don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more videos. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay awesome, and we will be back with another one.